today. What that's going to entail for me is building up to my working sets. Working set today is going to be around 405. I would like to hit it for 3 to 5 reps within one set. I'm still coming off a little bulk. Hypertrophy time's not quite over yet, but I do want to maintain that leg strength. So that's what we're going to do today. You're going to watch me as I warm up, and during my rest times, which once I start getting the weights higher up there, I'm going to take between 2 to 3 minute rests. So I'll come over here and talk to you guys about some leg day tips and advice. A little about me. My name is Hal Horse. I've been training for 8 years, mix of bodybuilding and powerlifting. So I kind of have experience in all of it. Really love it. Planning on doing a powerlifting competition sometime this year if I can find one with all the COVID nonsense going on. Definitely want to do it though. So I'm currently 164 pounds, just as an FYI. And yeah, without further ado, let's get to it. So we're gonna warm up with just the bar, get the body used to going through the motion, get some blood to the lower extremities, and warm up the knee because my left knee typically hurts during squats. So we're gonna work on making sure that doesn't happen. Let's go. Make sure to keep that core nice and tight, even though we're just doing the warm up right now. Go through the full motions or a full amount of weight. Squeeze your glutes, keep the core tight, or really squeeze your bum when you're shooting up. So for right now, we're just doing as many as it takes until it feels like the motion is right and good, which feels right about now. I feel like that motion's pretty good right now. So now what we're gonna do is add on a plate. My progression sets typically go bar, 135, 225, 275, 315, 365, and then depending on how that's feeling, I may or may not hit 385 before going into the 4-plate range. Knee feels pretty good right now, so I think we're just gonna go ahead and go straight to the 400, but we'll see as we get up there. Yeah, let's do it. All right, so 135 now, and I just got to come for a second to take off my wedding ring. Guys and ladies, I would definitely recommend taking off your wedding rings, especially the ladies. You don't want the knurling of the barbell to scratch up the band or the diamonds. For me, I'm not too worried about that. My ring is the tungsten carbide or whatever, but still. Okay, so I don't know if you guys saw what I do. First thing when you're doing a squat, push the barbell with your hands in place already. So get that distance set up, lock it in, squeeze it, approach the barbell, make sure that center mark of the barbell is square in between your pecs. From there, keep your back tight, squeeze the lats, snake under the barbell. Once you're comfortable, initiate the movement by lifting up, step back. What I just mentioned in my previous video, make sure your feet are aligned. Can't quite see that in this video angle, but make sure your feet are aligned with each other and level, and then proceed to squat. So the first thing, stick the glutes out, brace the core, descend, and up. So what you want to do is take a deep breath, and then go through the motion. So, exhale on the way up. Now you won't see me doing that on every rep, because I don't need to emphasize it too much. For this is just warm up weights, but that's what you want to do. And again, just like when we were doing the barbell, we're just doing enough reps until it feels right, until I feel warmed up. My left knee is feeling good. So it's gonna keep going off that positivity. All right, now we're going into 225, which is 2 45-pound plates on each side. Also, and quick tip regarding your squat racks. So this behind me is the Titan Fitness X2 Short Series squat rack. I do not have it bolted down to the floor because my gym is inside the house and I have like a wood laminate flooring here. I don't want to bolt it to that, no. So what I do is just have weights on the actual weight post on the back of the rack, kind of counterbalance it. And you'll notice too that I'm doing squats facing out this way because most of the weight on this rack's in the back since I have the lat tower attachment. So if you're like me and you have a non-bolted or non-flat foot rack, make sure you have weights somewhere on it to keep it grounded. Because what you don't want to happen is when you're re-racking a heavy squat for the whole thing to come down, or if you fail a squat for the whole thing to come down. You don't want that to happen, especially if you're in the house like I am. So let me show you what I have going on here. So we have the, it's the 3/4 inch thick rubber stall mats from Tractor Supply Co. Actually, I take that back. I think these ones are from Rep Fitness because I bought them in a time where you couldn't find them anywhere. So I had to pay a ridiculous amount of freight shipping through Rep Fitness, but they work. Whatever, they have them, they protect my floor. All right, so sets 2 of the warm-ups, 225. Here we're gonna get into a specific rep range because you don't wanna fatigue yourself too much before you get into your actual working sets. So what we're gonna do is 7 reps at 225. Control the motion, brace the core, squeeze the glutes, warm up, just get blood flowing everywhere throughout your body. Alright, so I don't know if you can see that, but right over here, my plates started to move. That's for 2 reasons. 1, I don't have collars on the barbell. 2, it's when I was unracking it, it's a little bit of uneven distribution of the weight because of my body. That's how I do it. So make sure you do have collars. At this point, since I'm upping it to 275, I do toss the collars on because the last thing I want is to unrack it, start going through the motion, and then the weights fall off, damage my floor, and ruin the set. So we're gonna add the 25s each side and the collars. Take a breather, take some water, and then hit the next set. It's your barbell collar. Get some water. Gotta stay hydrated, especially when you're doing compound movements. So, and one really important thing to know, guys, what I've dealt with in the past is injury through not respecting the weight. Okay, so what that means, no matter what you have loaded up on the barbell, whether it be for bench press, deadlifts, squat, barbell row, anything, respect the weight. Don't try to rush through your warm-up. Don't try and just rush through the motion. Take your time with it. Respect it no matter what the weight to prevent injuries. So one day when I was still training at a commercial gym, I just got done doing squats, felt really good, jumped into some deadlifts. and boy was that a mistake. I had 315 loaded up, still warming up to my max, and I was just pulling through the 315, cocky, thought I was warmed up. I don't know what I did to this day. I just felt something shoot up my back. Next thing you know, I was in the hospital, and real dickhead doctor over there thought that I was just trying to get pain pills, which I don't even like pain pills, so I said, no, I don't want that. Just make sure I didn't fuck my back. He was just a dickhead doctor. So anyways, moral of the story, respect the weight. It's also at this point that I toss on some knee sleeves. These are just some no-brand knee sleeves I got off Amazon, but boy, they were good. They help me because they keep a little bit of compression on the kneecap. That's where I have a lot of the pain. But in reality, what they're doing is keeping your joints warmed up, especially in between sets, especially since I'm taking a little bit of longer rests in between sets as we build up to my squat working sets. Get that one on. All right, so again, now that we're in a heavier weight range, we are gonna focus on doing a set amount of reps so we don't fatigue ourselves too much. So here at 275, we're going to 5 reps. No belt yet, that comes later. Make sure that the weight nice and snug. Got collars on either side. Proceed to squat. Do good. All right, so next up is 315. At this point, I do belt up. Start to take the 2 to 3 minute rests. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna be talking to you guys while I rest, get ready for my next set after I load the barbell. So by the way, I've been asked about these before. These are 45-pound weight plates. You're gonna see the diameter is different than those. That's because of different brands. This is from a local gym supply store here. Those ones are from Rep Fitness again. So I'm not from. So, once again, now that we're working with a respectable weight, honestly take that in moderation. The respectable weight is whatever is right for you. So now we're gonna belt up into the PowerTech lever belt. Had this thing for nearly 10 years. Still works great. It's totally conformed to my body. It's like an oval, but the shit works so good. All right, so for the 315, we're going for 5 reps again. Again, we're doing a predetermined amount of reps, so we don't fatigue ourselves too much before our final set, which is going to be 4 or 5, 3 to 5 reps. I'm rested, ready, let's go. So once again, get that finger placement, grip tight, center your chest, squeeze under, flare to left, squeeze back, brace, deep breath, blast off. In this case, blast down. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and done. Alright. Not too bad, and that felt pretty good on the knee, which I'm happy about. Did not feel like my knee was about to shoot out, destroy my camera setup here. So what we're gonna do now is load up to 365. So we're gonna add 225s, one on each side. In about 2 minutes, you gotta take your rest in between those sets. Give time for the lactic acid to dissipate, and just make sure you're giving yourself enough rest to really give each set your full attention. That's the thing, when you're going with heavy weights, you don't want to rush through it. Take your time. All right, and so now for the tip portion of leg day. The tip portion I would say is, no matter what you're doing, whether it's leg day, chest day, back day, push day, pull day, full body workout, always hit your compound movements first. So, when you're doing legs, it's gonna be the squats. If you can't do squats, do a leg press. Leg press will still work your glutes, your quads, your hamstrings. The major movers of the lower body. But why you want to do your compounds first is because they're the most taxing on your CNS, your central nervous system. And you don't want to fatigue that too much. For example, if I were to do leg extensions and leg curls before doing squats, I would be significantly weaker during my squats. And for squats in particular, they are proven to raise your testosterone. Whether you're a man or a woman, they raise your testosterone, they help you build other muscle no matter what. So if I were to jump into bicep curls after doing squats, guess what? I get a little bit of extra blood flow there. Body will help rebuild the biceps a little bigger in addition to the legs. No bro science here. It's not like confusing the muscle, hit squat, and then do biceps, and your body won't know what to build. The body doesn't work like that. The body is so much smarter than you or me. Yeah. Aside from that, just be forewarned that with legs in particular, since all the blood is flowing from your upper extremities down, you're gonna feel lactic acid build up quicker than you would on like a push day or a pull day. So that's why you really want to take your time in between the sets. Just expect leg day to leave you feeling like caca, because it will, in a good way though, but just expect that. Don't be discouraged. And don't only train your upper body. You need to work your legs. Get a respectful physique above and below. So now we're going for 365, 3 reps. And then we're gonna jump into the 405 to finish it out. Probably get 2 sets of 405. I'm thinking 2 to 4 reps each set. And then that'll be it for the legs. I'm gonna cut the stream at that point because training the rest of my leg day it's pretty boring, and I think I'm just gonna focus on streaming my compound days. So it'll be my deadlifts, my squats, and my bench. So here comes 365 for 3. Now this shit gets heavy. Oh, that one. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, that one was a bit tough. Oh, felt good though. Alright, so we're taking 3 minutes before we hit the next set, which will be 405. Goal is just 2 reps. After doing 3 there, I think 2 reps from 4 to 5 will be right. approximately 1 minute rest. So in the meantime, you can hear me talk some more. So guys, shameless plug here. If you want fitness advice, fitness tips, nutrition advice, lifestyle advice, send me a direct message on Instagram. Instagram is Halvorse Universe. So look at my channel name, HALVORSE, and then Universe. So I'm trying to build my following there. I just got into the Instagram game. I'm gonna start taking some clients. So if you're interested in, again, nutrition, bodybuilding, powerlifting, or just all around getting a better body, feeling like a better person, being more athletic, send me a direct message. I'm running specials right now for new clients, especially since it's the new year. And you know what? The first person to hit me up, I'll do it for free. The first direct message I get on Instagram, you will get free training, a free training plan from me, and a nutrition plan if you'd like. Of course, I'll have to get some information from you, your body stats, age, height, weight. But we'll do it, all right? So, Halvorse Universe, send me a direct message. We will get you some free training for the first person to direct message me. Anyone after that, I'll break down my pricing plans for you. I promise I'm affordable. It's online coaching. It's not like I'm one-on-one sitting there with you to coach you. So we'll be affordable. We'll make it work for you. We'll get you the body that you want. We'll have you feeling better. Whether, again, you want to be a bodybuilder, a powerlifter, or just overall more athletic, we'll get you there. All right, I promise you that. I take fitness very serious. Fitness is how I stay sane, especially dealing with my day-to-day job. Fitness is a great stress relief, all right? So, it's time for the next set. Let's get some water, let's hit it. Goal is 2 reps at 405. And you know the beauty of me being on a live stream right now is if I fail this, you guys get to see it and laugh at my expense, which is okay. You know why? You're gonna fail. I don't care what you're doing, whether it's bodybuilding or in life, you're going to fail a million times. You just gotta keep getting back up and trying again and again. So, if I fail, I don't care. I know I can do this, I've hit it before. So, let's do it. By the way, it smells like a skunk outside. I have my windows open. And yeah, I think some skunk spray or something. It's kind of stinky. So I can deal with that. Oh, okay. Get that lever belt on. Once again, make sure those weights are nice and secure on the barbell with the barbell collar. I always like to make sure there's even distribution of the barbell on the sides. So when I take off the barbell, it's not like shifting all over the place. All right, so for this one, we're gonna get that hand placement. Good. Roll the barbell back. Brace right now, so take a deep breath. Then you're gonna go under it, and then you're gonna squat this like a boss. There's one. Let's see if I got one more in the tank. Mission accomplished. All right. So, for those of you that have made it this far, thank you for watching my live stream squat workout. I'll be live streaming all of my compounds from now on. So this is gonna be your deadlift, overhead press, bench press, and squats. So let me just put this out there one more time. If you're interested in training, whether that be for bodybuilding, powerlifting, getting a better body overall, or nutrition information, send me a direct message on my Instagram, Halvorse Universe. First person to direct message me, I'll do something for you for free. Anyone after that, I'll give a breakdown of the prices. I'll see you guys again soon. Enjoy the video, enjoy the like and advice. If you have any questions, leave a comment on the video. I'm really good about replying. Thank you for the likes, thank you. And if you like this video and some of my other videos, please do consider dropping a like and subscribing to the channel. I'm really gonna work on building this up this year. I really wanna bring fitness advice, to everybody, but more importantly, I want to bring realistic fitness advice. I want to show you what the natural body is capable of. A lot of influencers out there are, natural. They were at one point in time, but I'm actually natural. And so I want to show you what the natural body is capable of, what it can look like, what the strength can be with realistic expectations. So you don't get these teenagers going to the gym, bulking up, thinking they're going to look like the next Arnold. I love Arnold, much respect to him, except when he says screw your freedom. I don't appreciate that, Arnold. But anyways, follow me for real advice. Thank you guys. Have a great day.